Alright guys, so yesterday I talked about finding your market and finding a specific niche for your product. But now, you have this great idea, you find the perfect niche, or you found the perfect market, but how are you going to promote this product, or actually how are you going to create this product? You know, that's the next thing we got to do. Once you find that market, you want to go ahead and start making that product, whether it be ebook, a program, a script, an application, templates, etc. Okay. So once you have that idea, you want to go ahead and start brainstorming. Write down all your ideas. Okay. So go ahead and write down all your ideas. How will your product solve the solution? And brainstorm it out. Make sure you digress outside of your outside of that specific topic. For example, we'll go back to my build a niche template, and I'll say I want to go to make a template. Okay. A template for what? Everybody makes a template. Okay, let's make it, let's make another line here and talk about how it's brandable or a different structure. Make another one, different CSS style. Make another one, different format. Make another one, 2 columns versus 3 columns, So there's a lot of stuff you want to write down when you brainstorm. And, you want to give that idea to maybe yourself or maybe your friend, or you want to outsource it. If you want to outsource it, you're going to have to pay a little money, but that's a little sacrifice you want to do. Okay. With that sacrifice of outsourcing, you have more time to survey and study the market. With someone making your product for you, you can actually review it and see if it fits your need or your want. There's a lot of sites out there like Rent-A-Coder or elance.com where you can actually pay somebody to do work for you. If you're writing ebooks, just write down the basics, give them chapters, titles, maybe sections of what you want in there. If you want templates, give them the color code. You want to give maybe sites that you want it to look similar as. There's a lot of aspects you want to give to an outsourcer. But if you want to do it yourself, you're going to be sacrificing time. And time's a lot of money. Like they say, time is money. So when you go ahead and make that product, brainstorm it out. Make sure you have everything that you want in this product of yours. Again, with a build a niche store, the templates, I made sure styles 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 layouts fit perfectly with the CSS and layout. Also the CSS, make sure it's easy for members to use, download, and all that aspect. Now that you have your product and you brainstorm and you decide if you want to outsource it or create your own, you want to start and go ahead and think about other aspects of your product. Your product's already being sent, or how will your users purchase it? Will they download it, or will you mail it to them? Will you accept PayPal, accept credit cards, etc.? There's a lot of aspects when creating the product. Finding the market is pretty easy, you solve the problem. Now creating that product is it's a more time hassle because you need to think, You really need to think on how you can provide better content or a better product or better service than somebody else. Most likely your idea has been thought of by somebody else, and they probably did a better job than you. That's what you think it should always be. So how can you maybe overcome that person? Like for me, there's a lot of competition with the building niche templates. People were selling templates for $7, but they were all the same, except they just changed the CSS colors of the original 9 templates. Me, I actually made 3 totally different templates and sold it at a higher price because it was worth it to spend more money on a more unique, more brandable design than a regular design that came with a box but a different color variation. So ideas and brainstorming is important to create your product. You want to make sure you have everything in there. You do a case study or you do a survey if you want after you found your niche or found your market. By now I'm actually doing a survey of people that actually downloaded free templates and downloaded and people that purchased the templates. So I can see if I should make more templates in the future or if I shouldn't. It depends on the response. It depends on the information I get from the people that responded to the surveys. So find the market, So, find a problem, solve the problem, survey the market if you wish to get more in-depth information, create your product by simply brainstorming, and you could either outsource it by giving specific information to the outsourcer and tell them what you really want. Okay. Other than that, that's really it for the brainstorming part of creating your product. Tomorrow we'll go ahead and implement the product and go into promotion. Okay. And other than that, thanks for watching, guys.